to talk about adding value and basically make it to where whoever it is you're working with or working for doesn't want to let you go because you add too much value to the company. Okay? And the thing is, when you work for a company, like when you get a 9 to 5 and you add a bunch of value, you're a hard worker, you solve problems, you work well with others, and you work hard, they don't have to give you no raise, right? They're not gonna give you no raise because of that, because you're just being a good worker. You're doing what you're supposed to do. But if you have added value to the company, you could renegotiate terms of pay, right? And I read this in a book a long time ago, and I have recently added value to a company that has just been, booming since. But so the book was called The Book of Money, or The Book of Making Money, something like that. And he got into sales. And the reason why he got into sales, and the good thing about him getting into sales, is he could really evaluate his value. He could say, okay, this is how much money the company was making before I came in. This is how much the company's made 1 year after I came in. And he was able to determine, like, okay, I made this much money. I'm an asset to the company. This is how much I made that company. Let me go see if another company will pay me more than what this company's paying me. And I think he was doing doubles. So he would ask for double the salary at the other company, and they agreed. So he at the company he was already at, he said, hey, I want to get paid this much. If you're not willing to pay me this much, this company is. But here's the value I've added to your company. Some companies let him get the raise, and some companies didn't, and he just went to the next company and created more value. And I think it was like 7 years in a row he doubled his income. 7 years in a row. But what I'm saying is, whatever it is that you do in life, add value, because you're only going to get good karma from it. What goes around comes around. If you hire me for a job or a partnership, and you were making $50,000 a year, and I come in and now we're making $150,000 a year, you're not going to want to let me go. And we're only going to thrive. And I can renegotiate the terms of my pay. You know what I mean? And that's how you with your resume, wherever you go on to next, this is my value, this is my worth. Are you going to pay me or not? Because if you don't, somebody else will. But you want to become an asset, a walking asset, okay? You don't want to be a liability. You don't want to lose the company money, and you don't want the company to remain stagnant after you came in, because at that point you're just wasting space. You want to be an asset in any way possible, because a lot of people are not focused on that, and a lot of people are just floating around, just, I'm just here for the job type people. I'm not in sales, but if I had a choice, I would choose sales, and I would work my hardest on adding value to that company and renegotiating my pay rate. And then I would double check with another place to see if they're willing to pay. Don't expect high pay with low effort, okay? And if you put in high effort, ask for high pay. Period. Because if nobody ends up doing anything and giving you no pay, hey, I know my value. You're not going to pay me for it. I know somebody that will. I'll start my own business, and I'll sell my own products. I'll sell my own services. And the customers will pay.